All right, here we go. Number 2 is an easy one, Bryson. Nobody's going to miss this one on the midterm. Y'all look at it. How do we find out what f of 3 is?
Fill it in.
All you do is plug it in. So y'all can get your calculators. Y'all can type these in. Just remember when you plug it in, put it inside parentheses for me. And if somebody would type that in your calculator and just give me the answer, I'll just write the answer. I don't even care if y'all write work down on that one. I mean, all you got to do is plug it in your calculator. Bryson's almost got it for us.
You got what?
Bryson, did you get the same thing?
No, I did not.
I think it is -2. Now remember, your negative's got to be in front of the parentheses there, Bryson, then you square it.
I did that.
Okay, let me do it then.
What's that last
It's
number?
-2.
It's -2. When I brought it down, it didn't work out. All right, Kellyanne says it's also -2, so we'll go with -2. Andrew, we good?
Yeah.
Anybody got a question on that one, how to do it? Just plug it in the calculator. All right, let's go to number 3. Number 3 is going to be a little bit more work. All right, watch. We got to plug in W plus 3. So when y'all plug it in here, and we got to plug it in here. I need y'all to write that down on this problem. If you guys can write really small, you can write it out on the side. If not, you need to get out another sheet of paper. I got some paper here if you need some.
This is the one where we have to do W plus 3 like 500 times.
Not quite that many. All right, so here we go. How do you do this problem? If it says W plus 3 squared, y'all have to write it twice. And what do we do after we write it twice? Y'all got to FOIL it out. So Andrew, walk me through my FOIL step on this. What do I get?
W squared
Good.
plus 3W
All right.
plus 3W plus 9.
All right, good. Does everybody see how Andrew got that? All right, Andrew, what do I do with this one? It's got a minus sign in front of the parentheses. What do I get? Tell me what to get and I'll bring it down.
Negative W minus 3 plus 4.
All right. Now, y'all add up your like terms and you finish with that one. Okay? Andrew's going to dominate the midterm.
I hope so.
Do we have to do the?
Y'all just add up like terms and it should work out. All right, so I know I got W squared in the front. What did y'all get when you added up your W's?
8W
Somebody said 5. Let's check it. 3 plus 3 is 6. Minus 1. I agree. 5W. All right, what else goes on the end? 9 minus 3 plus 4 is 10. Okay. All right. Once you add up like terms on this one, Sydney, you're done. All right, so everybody good on 3? There's only one of those on the midterm. All right, let's go to 4. All right, look at number 4. They want us to find f of g of -3. Does anybody remember how we start this one?
Plug negative 3 into G.
All right, you got to work backwards is what we said on these at the first of the year. So we got to plug -3 into g. So look, when y'all plug -3 right here, what happens with the negative sign that's already in front of it? Turns to a positive 3 plus 5. So I got 8. Write 8 down and put an arrow behind it. All right, now how do I finish it up? I got to do something with the 8. Plug it into F. So you're going to put 8 squared plus 3 times 8 minus 5. Yeah, you're supposed to put it in parentheses. As long as it doesn't have a negative, Andrew, really it's not going to matter. The only time it matters is when you have a negative. All right, Andrew's plugging it in. He's going to get us an answer.
83.
Andrew says 83. I'm good with that if y'all are. Anybody else get 83?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 83 is good. Now, it's easy when it has a number for you to plug in. It's a little harder when it's got an X. Look at part B. How do I do it when it's got an X?
You just put a parentheses in it.
Okay, you're supposed to plug X into the F problem. But look, isn't x already plugged in there? Yep, so you just bring it down. X squared plus 3x minus 5, and like Sydney said, you're supposed to put parentheses around it. Write it down. Uh-huh. Write it down. All right, now clearly I can't do anything else with that, so what do? I take it and I plug it into G. Where do you plug it in at? It all goes where the x is. So look, if there's a minus sign in front of the x, you got to put a negative sign in front of the parenthesis and a plus 5 behind it.
And then you distribute that negative to...
Good. Andrew says distribute the negative, then add like terms. See what y'all get. So I got negative x squared minus 3x plus 5. All right, final answer, Andrew, is going to be what?
Negative x squared minus 3x plus 10.
Good. There we go. All right, and that completes number 4. Any questions on that before I go to 5? All right, look at number 5. It says f of 3, then add it with g of 4. Okay. If we do f of 3, y'all got to plug 3 in the f problem. It's going to be 3 squared minus 3 times 3 plus 6. Would somebody plug that in and get me a number?
6.
Sydney says 6. Can anybody confirm that? Okay, so it's 6. So 6 goes in for that spot. Now look over here. They want you to plug the 4 in the G. Where's that at? All right, that's going to be easy. That's just 4 minus 2. So what do y'all think we do to find the answer for the problem?
8.
It says add, so just add them up and you get 8. So yeah, I thought that was pretty easy. Pretty quick, pretty easy. All right, when you look at number 6, your options are, the answer is either going to be odd, even, or neither. What's 6a, an odd function or an even function? Why is it an even function? All the exponents are even. Good, right? Even function out, or just write even out beside number 6.
B is neither because it's not.
Hang on, let's look at B. You got an x5, an x3, an x2. So some are odd and some are even, so that one's neither one. Write neither out beside of it. Or none, whatever you want to write. All right, so we don't even have to show any work on those. That's easy. All right, going to 7. We're about halfway done, guys. All right, 7, if you guys remember, we did this about 6 weeks ago.
Even and neither.
Do y'all remember how to find the VA and the HA? Sydney, you remember anything how to find the VA as our vertical asymptote?
You gotta solve the bottom.
Yeah, you set the bottom equal to 0. That's back when Camden was working hard every day for me. 3x plus 12 equals 0. All right, Camden, after you set it equal to 0, you remember what to do there?
Yeah.
What?
Subtract 12.
Subtract 12. So divide it, I got negative 4. Now, most people always remember how to do the VA, and kids always forget how to do the HA. Anybody remember? We got to do something with the exponents. What do we do? Watch. Watch. Aren't these exponents equal? Aren't they both the same?
Yeah.
When they're the same, you're supposed to take this number and divide it by this number. 5 divided by 3 is 1.6. What do you write down for your answer when they're not the same exponent? Y'all remember?
1.
Y equals 0. So if they're the same, Camden, you just divide. And when they're not the same, you write y equals 0. Now, here's the deal. The midterm, guys, is multiple choice. I'm not going to make y'all graph anything, so you're not going to have to do all the graph work. You're just going to have to know how to find the VA and the HA. That's it. Because we don't have a way to graph on the midterm. It's multiple choice. All right, let's go to 8. Everybody good on 7? Now, 8's different. Why is number 8 different? What makes it different?
Squared.
Yep, you got an x squared on top, and that means I can factor the top. So, you guys factor the top first. All right, how does that factor? X minus 7 and x plus 7. All right, watch. Here we go. These two cancel out, right? when you guys find your hole, remember we had a line with a hole in it? You take what you crossed out, you bring it down, and set it equal to 0. So the first part of my hole is 7, positive 7, because when I take minus 7 and move it over, I get a positive 7. Now, the first time we did it, I showed y'all a completely different way to find your hole. Since we're not going to graph this time, I'm going to show y'all another way since we don't have to graph it. Take the first number that you got, plug it back in. The only one that's not marked out, what's 7 plus 7 give you?
49.
Hold on, 7 plus 7, 14.
I was thinking time.
That's how you find the hole. And guys, that's all you're going to have to do on the problem on the midterm. I'm not going to make you graph it. You just got to be able to find the hole. That right there.
I've seen that 49 without multiple.
All right, number 9, we don't have to graph it. All we have to do is describe how it changes. So, everybody start in the back of the problem. Where's that minus 3 going to move it?
Down 3.
Down 3.
Right 4 and flip.
Hang on, shouldn't it be left 4? Because you got to flip the sign when it's inside the parentheses. So let's do it again. Down 3, left 4, and Andrew said flip. What makes it flip, Andrew?
Negative.
The negative. Good. That's what you write down on number 9. Now, Bryson, that phone's supposed to be up. I made y'all a good deal giving y'all 30 minutes off. All right, let's go to the next one. Start from the back again. You guys just give me the answer. Down 6, right 2. Do y'all remember what happens when there's a number in front? It stretches it. When there's a fraction in front, you compress it and make it fat. When there's a number, you stretch it and make it skinny. All right, let's go to 11. Down 4, left 4, compress, makes it fat. Good. Y'all aren't going to have to graph them. All y'all going to have to do is describe the changes. All right, flip it over. Man, we are really moving pretty good.
Is this the fastest class you've had today?
Huh?
Is this the fastest class you've had today?
Well, see, third block's always a little bit longer than the other classes due to lunch. So you guys normally have a little bit more time.
Yeah, we get like 15 more minutes.
Yeah, I think it's 10 more minutes. All right, let's do number 12.
I'm at second lunch where it splits third block.
All right, here's 12. The first time we did this, I gave y'all the 3 steps on the board. Guys, I'm going to have these 3 steps on your midterm. How do I work the problem out and find the inverse if I give you the 3 steps? Replace f of x with y. That's already been done. Go to the next step. How do I switch x and y?
Just switch them.
Now, guys, yeah, you don't think about moving them. You just do this. Pretty much just that. Just switch them. So instead of 6x minus 5, it'd be 6y minus 5 equals x. Last step, solve for y. So y'all solve that for y and you're done. All right, what do we move over first?
-5.
-5, move it over is a +5, all right? So I got that. All right, what's last?
Divide by 6.
Good. All right, so look, here's my answer. X plus 5 over 6. Do y'all remember where the -1 comes from? That's just your symbol for inverse. It's just saying this is my inverse. You're not going to have to worry about that on the midterm because they're multiple choice. It'd already be on the answer. So, all right. Now, the good thing about 13 all the way down is stuff we've done the last month. Let's go to 13. Everybody got 12? All right, how many answers will 13 have?
3.
3. What do you have to do if everything has an x in common? Take out an x. Good. All right, so we got an x here. That goes down to x2. That goes down to x1. That goes down to 36. All right, write it down. You got what you need? All right, well, how do I get 3 answers? How do I get the third answer? It comes from this. What's that answer going to be? 0. All right, that answer is 0. Now, how do I find the remaining answers? You can either factor or do quadratic formula. Let's factor this one. All right, I've got y'all written all the factors of 36 right here on the board. Pick out the one I got to use on this one. Why 4 and 9? Why not 6 times 6?
If you subtract 4 and 9, you get 5.
All right. Alexa says subtract 9 minus 4 to get 5. She's right. And those are my 3 answers. So that's not bad at all. And we just did that about 3 weeks ago. All right, ready for 14?
Yeah, 2 answers. So.
14, I want you guys to do quadratic formula. We need a little practice on quadratic formula. Y'all plug 14 in quadratic. Let's see what we get. Everybody's pretty good at that. I mean, is it faster than plugging it into the wall or not?
About the same. I got a portable charger. Like this in there.
That's the charger?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, you guys go ahead and set this up in your quadratic formula and plug them in. On the midterm, if y'all just want to plug them straight in the calculator, not show any work, it's fine with me. As long as y'all know how to do it. But if anybody's doing it my way, when y'all get the number that's right here, tell me what you get. I got 25. All right, so square root of 25 goes down to 5. All right, now Andrew, do you remember how to find both answers from here? Take your calculator.
Add an answer.
Yep. First time you do it, you got to add. So I hit my fraction button. -7 plus 5 on top over -4 on the bottom. What's the first answer? Positive 1/2. All right, y'all find the second answer. If somebody gets the second answer, let me know what you got. Positive 3 or -3? All right, everybody says positive 3. We good? Guys, that's plenty of work, but again, on the midterm, I don't care if you show work or not. You can just punch the whole thing in your calculator. All right, so that was 14. 15, same thing. Y'all do quadratic formula. Just show what you need to show. All right, Brian, we got anything else for you we need to be doing right now? Did you get this one done?
Yes, sir.
All right, I need this one. And that one's supposed to be able to do by yourself. All right, what's going to be common denominator over here?
Common denominator.
Yep, what are you going to write above each fraction? W, W, and W. We're going to each star. If W is the only thing on the bottom, you write it up here. Now look, that W will cancel out that W. But where everybody messed up in your class, they tried to cancel these out. You can't cancel that unless it's on the bottom. W times W is W squared. Minus 6. That's 3W. Now, let's get it in order. W squared minus 3W minus 6. Now you can either factor or do quadratic formula. I don't think that one would factor. Do quadratic formula on that. We'll take this. Does 15 work out just like 14 where you can find both answers? Nope. Let's see why.
The thing that's inside the square root will be 69.
I'll be right
All right, go ahead. What did y'all get inside here? I think I got 85 when I did it this morning.
Don't work out.
And guys, 85 don't work out. What does that mean?
That's it.
It means you're done. You don't have to go any further. Yeah, Brian, that's fine if you need to go to lunch. We'll finish that one tomorrow and then take the test over that.
back.
Okay, you should be good. All right, guys, 4 more minutes and we'll be done. Everybody good on 15? I can go to 16. All right, 16. What kind of problem is this? This is the kind of problem where we got to put a number in the box, and I bring down 1, -5, -1, and +5. How do you know that? Because when you get a problem that's got an x3 here, Sydney, and you can't take an x out, this is the only other way you can do it. Question? Somebody have a question? Now, do you guys remember when they don't give us a number that goes in the box? What do we
It
do?
starts with 1. You start with 1.
Start with 1. What if 1 doesn't work?
go to that one.
I think 1 works. Do it that way. See what you get.